Hello there, and welcome back to ZirCreepsAlot plays the Cat Lady. So, after watching a bit of Cry's playthrough of this, I found out what I need to do. I've also found out that I can have both one and several at once. Of these gloves, I have no idea what I need one for, but I know what I need several of them for. And I don't know why I didn't realize this earlier. So let's get into the toilet. Open lid. Look at. It's rather filthy. I need these. Use them. And flush. There we go. I wonder why I didn't think of this when I heard that the cleaning personnel wasn't there that day. But obviously when something like this happens, someone has to do it. And if the cleaners aren't there, then who could it be that has to fix it?
Someone is coming.
Yay. Hi. Sunglasses lady.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet.
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
I wonder why they don't have more than one bathroom in that place.
Gloves again. I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
At least I think I heard that the cleaners weren't there. I'm not sure since I watched this part on Cry's playthrough, but I didn't watch anything more though. But now I already know what to do. Now I just need these. Take. Yes, that's exactly what I need to finally go home. Take. I don't really need any of these. I think I'd rather read a magazine. Examine. This is my ticket out there. Unfortunately, it's on Anne Burton's name. I have to somehow trick those guards into thinking I am Anne. I already have.
Sorry, ma'am, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Got it.
Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, alright. I didn't realise you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, ma'am. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
That's some tone you have there, Anne Burton. Enter. Is locked. I can't examine anything on the wall. Employees only. Is locked. Maternity ward. Oh, something will happen. The doctor.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk. Stretch my legs. Get some fresh air.
Oh.
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Apparently not.
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Well, I guess she is living alone. So,
I
there.
live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs.
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Nothing about a cat. I lie in bed awake. I often do that.
Awake. Can't bring myself to open my eyes.
I see.
I'm scared of the coming day. I know already what'll happen.
And what's that, Susan?
Nothing, really. Nothing at all happens in this stupid, empty life. Sometimes I wonder why I even get dressed. What for? For who? I hardly ever get out of the flat anyway.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Why is there no option to say just no? I suppose?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
A cat. It would be nice to have more money, I guess. That's a good one. A good friend, someone I could finally trust. Unnecessary. I know it's silly, but I wish I was better looking. Okay. That's just silly, as the line says. Something to fight for, you know. A reason to go on. I'll go with this
It
one.
would be nice to have more money, I guess.
Sure.
More money for games.
Don't we all? Have you ever attended group therapy for depression? or some other form of counseling?
Yes.
Yes, it didn't help much, as you can see.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Well, I have many problems when I try to go to sleep, because I am completely messing up my schedule in the weekends.
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead.
Has that ever helped
Would
anyone?
you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
He's more likely to let me go with this one.
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Are you a parasite,
Do you
doctor?
find it hard to concentrate?
Nope.
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Nope.
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Yes.
Yes, I think about it often. But now, I know I can't do it. Still, it won't just go away that easily. I need more time. I need to think it through. I need to find my peace with the world, I guess.
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Boring. It was just a sudden impulse. I'm ashamed of it now. Absolutely not. I wanted to show everyone how hurt I was deep inside. That's just silly. Nothing was making me happy anymore. I guess that's the only good reason I can think of. That one is attention, and that one is probably also attention. This is about how you actually feel about it.
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Number 2. Not anymore. Let me go.
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
Her cat.
What makes you feel better?
My cats.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Why would this be a problem? I can't see anything negative about that. I guess some people can do that, but I see nothing negative in being alone. Noise. I hate too much noise. At least when it's just annoying clatter in the background.
Noise. Too much noise really upsets me. I can hear everything through the thin walls of my flat. I have this neighbour. He often parties late into the night. It drives me crazy.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
I hoped people would feel guilty. Nah, this one. This is also attention. And this is impulse. So this one.
Probably nobody would come anyway. Can you imagine it? Now that's a sad picture. Loved by no one. Missed only by some cats. No
What's
tears
bad
shed
about
for
that?
me. No flowers on my grave. But that's okay. I never liked flowers. I wouldn't miss that.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Who's that?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
He was abusive. I don't really want to talk about this. This has nothing to do with him. Can I go home now, please? There's nothing to talk about. It's getting late. Can we talk about it some other time? What? So she really doesn't want to say anything about him. There's nothing to talk about.
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
Yes.
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We are nearly done here.
Nearly.
There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse